of all, let us see what is a RPA. RPA is a robotic process automation. So throughout this journey, almost 30 to 40 days of this whole course, you will go to you will learn the RPA developer course. See, if you see the RPA robotic process automation, there is a lot of jobs are there in multiple job titles. One is the RPA analyst, so business analyst, RPA infrastructure engineer, RPA something like a developer, RPA business analyst. Okay, so there is a lot of roles are there, but now what we are this course is for only for the RPA developers. Okay, so let us see what is RPA. Robotic process automation is a nowadays lot of lot of new tools coming into the picture these days, right? So cyber security and IoT Internet of Things and automation, right? There's automation. So now it is coming to the automation part, robotic process automation part. So mainly the thing is any any type of work. And automation is not a new word in this era. Automation is a world word. Okay, the world word. People are doing automation years and years. Now from 90s, before 90s also they are doing the automation using the codes, lot of codes. But what is the RPA means? The RPA is like a without writing a number of lines of code, you're doing automation. Okay, it's not like a, so to do the automation, you don't need to be an expert on the that mean deep dive into the C# language or C language or any programming experts. Okay, so anyone can do this automation. So one thing you have to understand how the robot reacts. You have to understand how to utilize this RPA future. Okay, first of all, before going to the in depth, let me see a simple things about me. Okay, so who am I? Okay, so basically most of the people knows. So a few people are, I see the new people. So let me introduce myself. Myself, Sudhir Nimagada. So these are all the things. I have almost 12 years of experience in IT. I started my career as a .NET developer and moved to the multiple technologies like SSIS, SQL Server, PowerShell, JavaScript. These are all the my throughout my journey from starting 12 years back. So right now I'm working as a lead software engineer in EPAM Systems, Hyderabad. Almost 5+, not only 5+, it's a 5+ years of experience in UIpath RPA tool, especially UIpath in RPA. So and also I won 2 prizes in hackathons which conducted by the UIpath, and I got a MVP 2022 award. So most valuable professional award UIpath will provide. So that is a symbol you can see in the top of my photo. This is the logo they will give. This is the award. Okay, so these are all the companies I work so far. So okay, so Tech Datum, EPAM Systems, UST Global, okay, Georgia Technologies, HP, Knowledge Matrix, DXC Technologies. So let us move forward. So what is RPA? Robotic process automation is like a, see, so if we divide the words, robotic process automation. So a process, if you see any type of process, whether it is a HR process or any process. Okay, process means anything. Okay, so from the end to end, which contains the multiple steps involved. Normally, if you take the recruitment process, it has involved a lot of steps, like a that means so sending the job description and the interview process, and then selecting the candidate, and a lot of steps are there, right? So that is a process means it is any process which is doing manually right now. So that is a process. It's any type of process which has a multiple steps involved. And automation means it's like a without human. If anything is working without human, that is automation. Okay. Normally we use the automations in the word regularly, like so automating the process, and earlier it is a manual, now it is automating, right? So if you see a picture of the humans here, the picture, So this picture indicates, okay, so what is before automation? So in the doctor, any process like so, a doctor treatment process or analyzing the doctors, that means so patient study the patient records, this is not any process. Just take the one process here. Before automation, doctor has to spend 100% of the tasks throughout the process. One process involves the multiple steps. Got it? One process involves multiple steps to do any process, any work. If you see the, if you want to open the bank account, what are the steps? Multiple steps involves, right? You have to first fill the form of the bank account, then so you have to submit the form with your identification proofs like an Aadhaar card or PAN card into the these are all the submission form, filling the form. These are all the steps involved to open the bank account, right? So like that, there is a many we have a processes. So with this process, it is a manual effort. Doctor effort is what is that? 100%. But after automating, if you see the red orange mark, that is a robot. Robot already taking care of the 80% of the effort, and 20% is a manual effort. So they reduce the time of the before the automation, they take the 5 minutes. Now it is a 1 minute of for the task. So if you see this, the before image, actually the robot what it is doing, it will just interact with the multiple applications, okay, and combining complete the task. What the robot can do, the robot can before going to that, what human can do with the computer, okay? Just imagine, okay, what you are doing regularly daily base with the computer, okay. Can anyone type in the chat box what you do regularly with the computer, how you are interacting, what is the work, whether it is a email watching or that means so reading the emails and getting the text, okay, typing some forms, filling the some forms, right? Copy paste, yeah, mail watching, yeah, perfect, Jagdish. So what any others, can you just ping in the chat window? Okay, attending meetings, yeah, sending reports, perfect. Okay, timesheet updates, perfect. Okay, so these are all the multiple tasks we are doing with the computer, right? So working with the Excel, right? Perfect. Yeah, interacting through the mails. Not only that, so PDF, opening the PDF, right? Creating the PDFs, right? Browsing, yeah, web browsing. Rajesh, excellent. Okay, so these are all the things. See, if you see the image represents, it will just interact with the multiple things. Like the robot can able to read the emails, send emails, download the attachments, right? So robot can interact with the Excel, robot can interact with the web applications, right? Robot kit can create a new PDFs, invoices, or receipts. Okay, so a robot has a capability. If I say the robot, the word robot, don't think about the physical robot in your mind. Okay, so see, that's why in the RPA world, people call it as a bot, bot. Okay, not robot. So because we're not going to create a physical robots, we are going to create a virtual robots which will sit onto your computer and do the task which you assign to the robot. Okay, so in this throughout 40 days journey, we're going to understand and learn what are the capabilities of the robot. Okay, just see the one scenario. If you have a worker, okay, who do not know your own language. For example, a worker is there. So a person who is expert in doing any kind of work. Just imagine a person is working under you, he is capable of doing anything, any type of work very quickly compared to the others. He's an expert on that. If you just say anything, so any type of work, so whatever you want, so he can able to, he has a capability to work fast and work smart. But here the thing is, he knows only Tamil or Telugu. Just imagine, he knows only Tamil language. But you people does not know Tamil. How can you utilize that person? How can you, okay, say the things to that person to do this one, go to the bank and withdraw the amount. So how can you utilize that capability, right? If you don't have a communication between you and the worker, smart worker, so you are just paying the amount, not utilizing that much smart. Got it? Okay. If you understand up to here, just type IU in the chat box. Okay. I understand. Okay. Just type IU if you understand. Okay. Yeah, type IU if you understand up to here. Okay. Yeah, Sirisha, thank you. So yeah, Jagadish, Tejashwini, thank you, Surya, yeah, Pradeep, thank you. Yeah. Okay, now just imagine, see here, okay, there is an iPhone is coming, so iPhone, just change your name. So whatever you are just using, just change your name, okay. So change your name, okay, instead of the mobile name, okay. Naveen, thank you, IU, okay. Okay, now let us see, if you have a smart worker, you are paying the amount, paying the salary to the person, but you are not utilizing because of the communications, okay, communication gap, okay. The same thing, if the person knows how to deal with that person, how to know, how to I mean, assign the work to that person, how to talk, can we utilize that smart worker more efficient, right? So the same thing we're going to learn in this 40 days. Okay, we're understanding the robot capabilities. We're understanding the RPA capabilities, what RPA can do. So if you know what RPA can do, then you can utilize more better than that. Okay, just imagine a person who don't know there is a washing machine. Just imagine there is a washing machine. Just think about the washing machine. Okay, a person do not know there is a mission to wash the clothes. He don't know whether that type of automation is existed in the world. If that person does not know about the there is a washing machine is there to automate the washing the cloth, this type of work, can this person think about that? He will think just simply, yeah, manual process. This is a manual process. How it will automate? This is a manual process. How the robot will come. So throughout this whole years and years, we are coming across a lot of things which is unbelievable things, right? So normally we don't think so. So this thing will possible, but those kind of automations and smartphones and whatnot. So a lot of things are drones. Okay, many technologies coming. That means driverless cars. Can you imagine driverless cars? See, so these things are all coming into the picture. Okay, so how they created these kind of things are there because they know the technology, they know how to utilize the technology to help the humans to do better life. Okay, that is the main thing here. How can a human do better life, not a simply same kind of work daily, every day, same thing, go to the office, opening the Excel, refresh the Excel, and sending the mail, right? Checking the mail. So these are all the things, right? So we can automate. See, first of all, why I'm saying these things and all, because automation is the mindset. Okay, so we have to find the automation opportunities. Okay, so that's why we're going to learn this throughout this 40 days journey. What is the capabilities of the RPA, what UIpath can do. Then once the problem will come, you can understand, oh, this is it is a possible with the UIpath because it has the capability to connect to the database, or it has the capability to read the even there is a handwritten documents, right? Let us go to the next slide. Okay, so now I said the bots, right? Now we will call it as a bots, not robots. Okay, because the robots are physical robots. Now bots is a virtual robots which sits on your computer and do the work which you assign to that robot. Okay, so it is like a helping to the human. Okay, normally if you have an assistant with you, you are just a new person joined into your company or your just a co-worker, or so the person who is working under you, what you will do? You are just saying that, assigning the some tasks to him, right? Assigning the task to him or her, saying that you have to do these kind of work. You have to first of all open the website, log in the credentials. I will store the credentials into the text box, notepad. Okay. So you're just training to the person. If you train to the person will do the work. What you are doing? You are delegating the work to the person. Understand? You are delegating your work to the person. What you achieved? First of all, just tell me what you achieved. Type in the comment box. What you achieve if you delegate the one work to the person, your worker. Okay. Type what you achieved. What is the achievement you got? If you delegate your work, daily you are spending the in the one process at normally like a so work distribution, Rajesh. Okay, work can be accomplished even. So can anyone tell more answers? Data entry. Ah, perfect. So Nagendra, excellent Nagendra. Nagendra, Suresh, Dinesh. Okay, excellent, excellent. These are all the answers I want. Okay, that time, because see, in the world you can't buy. You can see, you can buy anything. You can buy the car. You can buy the a beautiful home, but you can't buy the time. Understand? Time is a very important in our lives. Okay, you can't buy 1 hour time, right? Can you buy the 1 hour time? For example, one person sees this is a doctor said it is a last day for you, so we can't do this. Is a very big. This is you what? Can he has a lot of money? Can he buy the one month time? No, right? Right. So that is the importance. That is the importance of the time. Okay? The time playing into our lives. Okay. That's why we can save a lot of time. We have to understand who are all doing the manual work, mundane work, time-consuming work. It is a repetitive, same type of work, repetitive. We have to understand and we have to keep the robot in place of the. It's not like a replacing the jobs. It's not like a removing the jobs. Do you understand? People will just it's like a afraid about the RPA, afraid about the automation. Why? Because they think that if automation comes into this work, so maybe tomorrow they will fire me because there's no use of me, right? So because of the same work putting the automation robots, so why what I do, right? So this is just a fear. But actually automation will save time and the human can work better than in the sense, so humans will concentrate on the more valuable tasks, not the repetitive, time consuming, rule based tasks. Perfect. Okay. Now coming to the bots, so we have a if you take any RPA tool, okay, so coming to the bots, there is a two types of bots. One is a unattended bot, second one is a attended bot. The picture itself, it is saying unattended means no human intervention is required, no human judgment is required. The bot, the works will run continuously. If you schedule the bot, if you assign the task to the robot and ask the robot, schedule the robot in specific time, every 1 hour or every day at 11 o'clock. So or every day at the night 11 o'clock, you have to send the report of the yesterday. You just teach the robot how to create a report, yesterday's report. Maybe the steps is like you log into the SAP or you log into the Salesforce and extract the information of the employees, how much sales are there, right? So these are all the things you teach to the robot and ask the robot to run every day 12 o'clock. And to whom to send? You just configure the business emails, to whom to send, how the report looks like, how the body of the mail looks like. Everything you are teaching to the robot. Just build the mindset. Okay, here, not like a technology. See, build the mindset of the automation. How can we utilize the technology to save, to live better life into the our world? Okay, so every day the sales people will send in emails manually or send in a WhatsApp messages manually. Got it? So can you automate and save the life? We can automate. Okay, when we can automate, when you know the actually what type of works, what is the capability of the robot. So come to the point. So unattended bots will, it is like a scheduled bots. No human will trigger, right? So it automatically work. Example is like a sending a reports or checking the emails every 1 hour. If any this kind of email is there, then read the body or download the Excel and update in the SAP or send an email. Okay, there is no human involvement is required, or there is a triggers, mail triggers are there. If new mail comes into the mailbox with this subject from this mail ID, then do this type of work. You are teaching to the robot. That is a unattended bot. No humans. Unattendance, human attendance is not required. You understand? Unattended. This is an important question. Okay, in the normally if you try in the interviews. Okay, what is attended bots? The attended bots are the bots which is human is involved. If you see, there is a 10 steps are they involved in the a process to complete. 10 steps involved in the process to the complete. Few steps done by the robot, a few steps done by the human, or human will trigger whenever they want. Human will trigger whenever they want. Got it? Okay, for example, okay, let me, okay, so while it is opening, we'll talk about the others. Okay. Okay, attended means human attendance is required, human judgment is required. Sometimes human may trigger the bot. For example, just take the front office jobs. Front office jobs means if you are go for the any office, there is a employees with, for example, let's take a PAN card. So you applied for the PAN card. You want to check whether the PAN card is approved or PAN card is that means so it's a rejected or not. Okay, rejected or approved. Okay, so what you will do, you will go to the PAN card office. Okay, and there is a agent working for the verification of the PAN card. Just agent sitting in front of the computer. So you will ask the agent, can you check my PAN? Last week I applied for the PAN card. Can you check the PAN card status? So he will ask, he or she will ask, so what is the enrollment number or any ID is there? Then they will search manually. What? The agent will go to the website, log into the website, and see, they will just enter the enrollment number and click on the submit button, and it will show the status and it will tell to the customer. If you automate the same process, okay, if the agent will trigger the bot will ask simply enrollment number. No logins, no nothing. Okay, if you just give the enrollment number and click on OK, you already told the login credential to the bot. Maybe you are keeping it to the Excel or keeping it to the cloud credentials, but the robot will do everything for you. Okay. Who triggers the bot? Agent triggers the bot. When triggers? Whenever he wants. Whenever the customer asks, different type of customers will come. The customer will come to the PAN card office for applying the PAN card. Customer will come to the PAN card office to verify the PAN card. Customer will come to the PAN card office to modify that mean updates. Maybe the phone number is not, that mean name is spelling mistakes is there. Update the PAN card, right? So if you create a multiple robots to do the multiple works, you save the time, but you just trigger the corresponding robot by just clicking or doing some action from the system. Got it? So automatically the robot, what it will do? The robot will just log into the system, and type the information, click on the OK button, search button, and get the information from scrap the information from the website, and it will tell you this is a status, is approved. Maybe in few days they will dispatch to your postal address, right? Okay, so okay, now, so attended automation will trigger by the robot. Unattended automation is no human intervention is required. Okay. Attended U, unattended A. Just type UA. If you understand the attended or unattended automation, just type in the chat box UA. UA. U means unattended, A means attended. U means unattended, A means attended. Okay. Now, let me run this bot. We'll see what it will do. Okay, I'm just humans. I'm doing, okay, not robot. Okay, I'm doing. So a partial part is I'm doing, partial part is a robot doing. Okay, perfect. So this is a working fine. See, what these days I done. Okay, so normally there is a groups. WhatsApp groups are there. Okay, so normally what you user, so we have to type the group name and go to click on that. I will tell you the robot that means steps. Okay, normally I will type RPA group, any group. Okay, 11, right? Click on this group and see, you click on this group. Normally, see, click on this group and click on the top. Go to the bottom and click on the view all and see anyone, like yes, anyone. So it's click on here and click on the message box and paste here the message and press enter. Got it? So this is a work. This is a work. It involves a lot of click activities, a lot of type activities, right? So just imagine how I had automated this part. So just I build the robot that will help me partially. It is attended. See here it is a attended bot, not unattended, attended bot, because in the between a human intervention is required. So let us see what human intervention is, what all the steps is robot is performing. Okay. I already copied the text. It is going to the clipboard and I run the bot. The bot is doing, see, bot is doing, these are all the steps bot is doing. So bot is doing, bot is clicking, typing on the text box, search box, click on that, click on the view all information, and it is waiting for the human to select the contact. So I can decide to whom I have to send. Okay, so simple. This is a manually doing. I'm doing. It's not robot. Okay, I am doing. I just has to click on this. Nothing else. Click on this. Immediately, the clicking on the message box and typing it is asking, can we send the message? Okay. Yes, you send. Okay. See, the remaining steps is doing by the robot. Understand? Again, it is asking another contact. Let's go back and click on just two click activities I am performing. One click activity here, and another is giving the permissions to send to the bot. Okay. So let me stop the bot. Okay, this is what? This is a attended automation. Okay, let's go to the next step. So you understand attended, unattended. Perfect. Okay. So what is the advantage of the RPA? There is a lot of advantages of the RPA. Okay, so a few advantages I kept here. Okay, so not all the advantages, but I kept only a few. So, okay, so while you are learning in this whole 40, yes, save money. Okay, so that's a good point. Save money, save time. Okay, minimal errors, right? So save money, save money. How? So basically, save FTE. We can apply save FTE. What is a save FTE? Okay, ROI. Okay, return on investment. ROI. The term ROI is a return on investment. Okay, so if you invest on the robots, so it will return back. Okay, so save FTE, save FTE, save FTE or time, save FTE and save time. Okay, save money. So what all these things and also, so it's a good. So you are just charting is less processing time. Perfect. Okay, so it's a speed. Okay, okay, speed. So okay, compared to the human, what is very much speed, right? That's real. So if the human is I mean completing or automating a few tasks. Okay, okay, more accuracy. See, minimal errors, and more accuracy. Thanks for helping. Okay, and make this demo is auto interactive session. Excellent. Okay, okay, excellent participants. Okay, so let's talk from the starting. Okay, working in the existing business process. What is that? Working in the existing business process means normally, if you introduce any new technology into the organization, like a SAP or Salesforce or any CRM, okay, any new technology, if you introduce into the organization, what you have to do? You have to change all the business processes. Earlier, you are using the Excel. Now you have to use a CRM, a new tool which you purchased. Okay, earlier you were doing these kind of mathematical expressions in the Excel, formulas, but now you have a new interface, but it is adapting this thing. Existing employees is a very time consuming, okay, because they habituated to the old work. They habituated to the doing the same type of work. If new things come into the picture, normally just imagine, let us go to the 90s, back to the 90s. Okay, so earlier there is no computers. Before 90s, there is no computers. If you see any organization like a banking or sales or okay, so is the cloth merchants or any shopping malls? Do you see not shopping malls? Okay, just say any vegetable vendors or anything. Okay, take any domain. Do you see a computers involved? They are doing the paperwork. Manually, they are writing. Manually, they are writing. Still, I am seeing the some paperwork are there in the advocates. Okay, they are doing they have a lot of case files manually. Okay. If they want to search in the rack, it's a very difficult to search because they have it's not like a simply control F can't we search, right? It's a paper. You have to manually go to the refer all the papers. Where is your record? Okay, so in which year you came, right? These are all things. It will time consuming, and it is not well organized. Okay, now coming to this point, working in existing process, if the robotic process automation is adapting by any organization, they don't need to change the existing process. Before they are working a PDF, robot can work in the same PDFs. Before they are just copy pasting the text from the website to the Excel, the robot is also doing the same thing. It's like a mimicking the human. See, if any a superhero is there or some movie actor, your fan, your fan or your favorite actor is there. Okay, sometimes they are doing the mimicry, right? Mimicry. So the mimicry people, experts, they are just talking like a Chiranjeevi or talking like a Balakrishna, right? Or talking like a Rajnikant, right? So what they are doing, they are mimicking the same voice. What they are doing, okay? Not only mimicking the voice, they will just doing the gestures also. They are just standing like a Rajnikant and right. These are all the like a mimicking the human actions. The robot is also doing the same thing, mimicking the human actions. If the human is what human is doing, sending the some hotkeys, control F, control S, the robot is also doing the same thing. Okay? That very simple. Okay, that's a one advantage. Another one advantage is like it will work 24/7, no sick leaves, no vacations, right? As a human, so there is a sick leaves. Okay, so as it is a robot, okay, it will work 24/7. That is advantage. Okay, and also super fast than the human. Minimal errors and more accuracy. Okay, not only compared to the human. Okay, human will, even though human is doing the same kind of work 30 years, 40 years, or 20 years, sometimes based on his mood or any issue with the mental issue, so he may do mistakes, even though it is the same kind of. So you are doing the driving every day, right? Driving to those people are doing driving. They know how to follow the rules, traffic rules. But why these many accidents are coming? They are driving the cars. They are driving the bike riding. From almost 10 years onwards, I'm doing the same kind of work. Okay, I know how to drive the car, but why the accidents are doing? Because humans do sometimes mistakes, or it is an accidentally happen, unexpected thing, right? So, but if you go to the robots, it's a minimal errors. If version 1 has the errors, you can change the errors, other means so fix the bugs, and going with the a new version without bugs. Okay, accuracy means that means, so if you're reading the data from the that means, so reading the data from the PDF, whether it is accurately reading or it is doing some mistakes, right? These are all the things. Accuracy level also, it is a more accuracy. And working with the unstructured data, there is a two types of data is there: structured data, unstructured data. Structured data means it is a, if you just store the data into the rows and columns, okay, rows and columns, that is a structured data. Okay, so if you not normally, so can you just type in the chat window what is the examples of the structured data? I'm just telling the structured data means if you keep any data into the rows and columns, that is a structured data. Can you just type in the chat box what are the places you see the structured data? Tabular data, Excel, perfect. Okay, Excel, Puja, okay. So yeah, Excel, where and all? Data tables, database, CSV files, comma separated values, GoPG. Word is not structured data, okay? Because in the Word, we can't keep the values rows and columns. Even though in the middle of the some text, we can insert the table, but that is not structured. That is a semi-structured data. Word is coming into semi-structured data, not structured. Any other thoughts? Email is a semi-structured data, okay? Siddhalinga. See, you said, yeah, SQL, Tejaswini. SQL is a structured data because in SQL or Oracle, any database, so how the data sits? It is a rows and columns. Any data which follows the pattern. Damayanti, excellent. Okay, that is a structured data. Any data which follows the pattern. Let us see here. Okay. The pattern means same structure. So if you see the this one, see here, this is a pattern. Same product name is this is a one kind of card. The card contains the product name, the product name, and the second card is also a product name. Okay, so same place, same place. There is a pattern-based data. This is not table format. See, this is not table format, but it is a pattern-based data. Okay, let us see the pattern-based data. Okay. So let us automate the pattern-based data. I will tell you these things and all. So don't worry about the UI which you are, maybe you are seeing these all the icons are the very new to you, because I will teach everything, no problem. Okay, don't worry in the starting stage. Okay. So I'm just extracting the data. See, our task is, let us see the task. Okay, our task is we have to create a Excel copy. This one is the product name. So create a Excel like a so first of create a Excel file which contains 4 columns. Okay. Okay. So second, so what are the columns? The columns are product name, and the product code and price and stock arrived from. So these are all the things you are seeing in the background of the notepad, right? So copy each record from this website, and paste into the Excel. Okay, paste into Excel. So this is a task. Okay, normally they are just simply going to the copy. Just imagine this page will modify every day. So it is a new stock. If you just open the same Excel, same website tomorrow, you may see the new stock. So a person in the some sports shop has to update every day this data, okay, into the Excel, appending the data into the Excel. Okay. So how much time it will take to the extract these many records? This is a pattern based. Pattern is a structured. Okay, so we just got the message from the main right? Pattern based data. Okay, let us see. Let us see how can we automate in the UIpath. Okay. I just taken the table extraction. I need the one. This. So just click on the add new column. I will teach you everything in future, but just think about. Okay, so I'm just see it is selected all the product names. Okay, so okay. Now I'm just giving a name of the product name. Okay, and confirm. Then click on this another one. This is a product code. Type the message column name. You can just prod or code of the code. You can change the names code. Okay, and just give the confirmation and take the another one price. Give the price of the product, and the next one is like so. This is a from where we got Chennai, Pune, Kolkata, right? So it's like a city stock from city. Okay, confirmation. Got it. So if you want to preview the data, these are all the data, and if you want to do the something like so let's take the product name or city name. I want to do some sort. If you can just give the sort, assign and guard, give all the sort, and click on the save and close. It will ask you to click on the continue because we don't have a data into the multiple pages. See, if you go to the bottom, it's a single page. That's why I'm clicking on the continue. Okay, so the bot is ready. Our bot is ready. So, but it will store into the in memory, not in the physically in file. But if the client is asked to create a folder, they created the folder like a today's stock. Here, you have to create a one Excel file here. Okay. Just copy the path where you want to create Excel, and Excel, type the Excel. You have a ready-made activities. Everything is ready-madely available. Okay. Excel activities. I will teach everything. Use Excel. I'm giving a new name here. Okay. New name. Okay. So let's take the now.toString. These are all the small pieces we have to write. Everything I will teach. No worries. YY hyphen 3D hyphen mm. So class dot xlsx. Okay. So and what you want to write? Okay. So you want to write Excel, write data table to Excel, right? Write data table to Excel. What is the data table? The data table is here. So this is the data table. I will tell you what is the data table. These things are. So data table to Excel, and what is the destination? The destination, what to write? Yeah, what is the destination? The destination is maybe okay. Let's create a custom sheet name. I'm just creating the sheet one or today. Okay, today save. Okay. Now let us try to run the bot. The bot, it will extract. See, there is no Excel here. Let's try to run the bot. I'm running the bot. Let us see how much time robot will take. Robot will take, and a human will take. Human will take like so at least in half an hour or 1 hour time, right? Okay. See the bot. See how much time, see the time, 51. It is not even take the 1 minute. It's a less seconds only. Okay. Let us see, this is Excel. If you see the name of the Excel, today's date. Okay, open the Excel, and you can see a lot of operations you can do. See how beautiful it is. So this is the capability of the robot. Okay. It is extracted the information from the pattern-based data. Okay, even it will extract the data from the something like a tabular format data, which is like this. And also, if you observe, the cities are ascending order: B, Bangalore; C, D, right, Chennai, right. So these are ascending order. It is arranged. So the development itself, it is a very fast. Normally, if you see the same kind of work, if you want to develop in the Python or C language or C#.NET, Java, it is a possible, but you have to write a lot of codes, lot of lines of codes, and it will take a lot of time for development. Yeah, that is a structured. This is also structured data. This is also structured data. If you want to do the same thing, so you can do the structured data. So yeah, let us go forward. Yeah, unstructured data. Can you just type some unstructured data? Earlier, Gopi said like a word, and another one told like a email. The email is a unstructured data. Word is unstructured data. PDF is unstructured data. Perfect, Suma. PDF is unstructured data. Then what else? What else is unstructured data? A scanned document or image is a. So if you see a text within the image, that is unstructured data. Got it? So the paragraph in the website, perfect. Okay, that is unstructured data. So the robot will work with structured and unstructured data using the OCR engines. Unstructured data also it will read. Sometimes there is a receipts, so we have to read the data from the receipts. Okay, bills, receipts, supers, Suresh. Okay, so okay, now let's go to the next thing. No code is required. Did we write any code? A lines of code? Just type yes or no. Did we write? We done a 2 automations right now. So no, right? So did we write any code, any piece of code, or any lines of code? No. That is the beauty of RPA. You just have to think. That's it. Here, I want to share one thing. Okay, I want to share one thing in this part. Okay, if you want to create anything in the world, just listen carefully. Okay, please. If you want to create anything in the world, there is a 2 times it will create. It's not 1 time it will create. It will create a 2 times. If you want to create a beautiful building, 2 times. If you want to just stitch a beautiful shirt, 2 times. If you want to create build a beautiful furniture, 2 times. Why it is a 2 times? 1 time in your mind, in your brain. Okay, you're planning. If you want to create a beautiful building, you should not directly go and start building, right? You have a plan. Where is the kitchen? Where is the bedroom? Where is the hall? Right? You have plan in your mind. You're executing in your brain. That is the first place it is creating in your brain. The next place is that is a blueprint. Yeah, excellent, excellent, Pradeep Kumar. Okay. Blueprint you are creating in your brain. That is the first creation. The next creation is the actual creation. Okay, actual creation directly applying the blueprint to the actual real world. Okay. So that's why, see, no coding is required, but what we are doing, if you want to automate the process or create a robot for any requirement, you have to analyze first. What are all the steps involved? How that means how to build. First of all, we have to take this activity, after this activity, because everything is ready-madely available. See here, for example, mail, you have a ready-made activities to send a mail connecting to the Outlook, IMAP, SMTP, okay, flow of the work, perfect, flow of the work. So Gmail, using the Gmail, everything is ready-madely available, okay. So Excel, lot of activities are there, ready-madely, no need to write a code. A single line of code, you don't need to write. That's why I'm saying that 95%, not 100%, because a very rare cases, I can say from this through 12 years IT, I'm working. I worked as a 5 years in RPA. 5 years, last 5 years onwards, I'm doing in doing the development, build the robots, multiple automations. But I'm saying that in throughout this journey, this 5 years journey, I did not write a lines of code. Okay, any 10, at least 10 lines of code I didn't write, because everything is ready-madely available. If you see type PDF is the PDF activities are there. There's only one activity, but I need to interact with the PDF, read the PDF OCR. What we have to do? What you do if any application is not there into your mobile, whether it's an Android or iPhone, you want to utilize the facility of a Swiggy, but you don't have a Swiggy app into your mobile. What is the next step? Just type in the chat box. What is the next step? Download it from the where? Play Store. Okay. Google Play Store or iPhone. That means Play Store, right? So in the same way, you can go here and simply type PDF, whatever the things you want. Just install the PDF into your project. App Store, yeah, App Store or Play Store. Okay, so install into your project. It is not installing into your computer. It is a project specific, because for that project only we are using the PDF activity. Okay, so the packages are already built and people are creating the packages. If you want to interact with the Salesforce packages are there. So a ServiceNow ticketing tool, ServiceNow packages are there. SAP activities are there. Okay, the new things like a Google spreadsheets or Google Sheets, slides or documents. You have a separate activities are there, packages are there. Okay, and even if you want to create your own, you can create your own activities also. That is also possible in UIpath. Okay, if you feel this thought is a new, this activity is not there in the market, not there in the Play Store. That means so marketplace. Okay, then you can simply create by your own. Got it? So while it is installing, let's go to the next step. Okay, save FTEs. FTE mean full-time employee. An employee is represented as a FTE. You can say, for example, one task he is doing every day by almost 200 people everyday work. Okay, if you just automate their work, you can simply create a 5 robots instead of 200 employees, right? Those employees will concentrate on the a valuable work, not only the same repetitive work. Okay, so you can save the FT, you can save the time. You saw the time which is taking, right? So normally because if you see UIpath, or they have a lot of people, lot of organizations are already saved these many minutes, these many seconds. See here, PwC, okay, 5 million hours saved in an year, in 1 year. Okay, got it? 100K hours they saved. Do you understand? So this is the hours. See the money. They are saving the money also. Okay. So by introducing the RPA into their organization, okay, so ROI is a return on investment. So whatever they have to invest on the robots, right? They have to purchase the robots, they have to purchase the automation tools, and they have to hire the RPA. That's what this is. As this is a new technology, RPA, because it is not a single domain. They are just interacting the RPA. It's not like a RPA in industries. So so it is like a multiple industries. See, banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, manufacturing industries. I work in the manufacturing industries. They are creating the robots, right? And not only that, so oil and gas industries. Okay, multiple. So wherever see the simple thing is that wherever the computer is there is automation opportunity. Wherever the computer is using, just imagine where the computer is using. Okay, there automation opportunity is there. Okay, then speed, yeah, it is almost, yeah, obviously it is better than the human. So we saw just now and small activity, right? Extracting the information, but yeah, this takes very less time, extracting and sorting. Normally it takes more time. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Yeah, what is so do you understand RPA? Just type RPA. If you understand RPA, just type in the chat box. I understand what is RPA. That's it. Okay. You saw the advantages. Just type RPA if you understand, please. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Suresh. Thanks. Yeah. Sirisha. Okay. Full stems. So please type RPA. Okay. That means robotic process automation. If you understand. Okay. Yeah. Let's come to the next slide. Okay. RPA tools in the market to implement. See, RPA is an art tool. Okay. First of all, you have to understand what is the difference between the RPA and UIpath. Some people, what is RPA? What is the UIpath? What is RPA? What is the blueprint? Okay. See, programming language is not a simple thing. Okay, programming language is a concept. Okay, and Java, .NET, Python, C, C++. These are all the languages which which fulfill the a programming language. Okay, this is a methodology. RPA is a methodology. It's like so we understand RPA has the bots. It will just has the capability to automate the manual stuff. But how to automate? You should have a tools, right? You know the electrician work, or you know the carpenter work, or you know the any builder work, but you need the tools to do that work, right? This is the tools. Market has a lot of tools are there in the market. UiPath, Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, Pega, nice systems. Okay, there's a lot of things are there, but UiPath, okay, UiPath, Blue Prism, Automation Anywhere, and now recently Power Automate is also there from the Microsoft. And why we need the only UiPath? Because okay, there is a multiple reasons why UiPath, why we have to use, we have to learn the UiPath, even though there is a lot of tools. Because from the almost 2018 or 17 or 18 onwards, the UiPath is a topper on top of all the, that means it's a first place. Okay, first place of all the RPA tools. And also it has a community edition, and it is a free academy. You can just go to the academy.uipath.com, where they provide the free free trainings. Okay, you can just use your Gmail to install this one and go to the courses, and you have a lot of courses are available. They already given the free courses and paid courses also. Okay, free courses and paid courses also. All the studio, these are all the, you can learn whatever new things they introduce, you can learn freely and user friendly. So because you see user friendly, just if you want to create a folder, create directory or folder, just drag and drop and give whatever whatever the inputs it requires, where to create, what to create. Got it? So just type the PDF. Earlier there's no PDF activities, right? We installed, right? See, read PDF text, read PDF text with OCR. Okay, manage PDFs, join the PDF. Multiple PDFs are there. Join the PDFs. Normally PDF work, a lot of places they are doing the PDF works, right? Just take the personal loan, otherwise insurance company or personal loan company, where they are just has to verify their documents whether the address is the same, or Aadhaar number, PAN card number. These are all the correct things are there. They have to copy paste the information to the Excel or other things. These are all the PDFs. Just drag and drop and just say what all the PDFs you want to join. It will do work for you. Okay. Everything is ready-madely available. Okay. Now, UiPath forum is there. Okay. So forum. Okay. So what is the UiPath forum is there. Okay. Where you can rise, because if you stuck somewhere, you don't know how to do. Okay. So you can just come to the forum. You can just create a question, because many people, a lot of people are using the forum throughout the doubt clarification, and you can learn. For example, these are all the tools you can learn. So if you see here, latest, you can see the comments, and so the giving the responses. Okay, you can help to the people in the forum, and you can get the help from the people experts. Okay, and also while you are just helping, if you help more in the forum, they will give the monthly, they will give the some awards, some rewards, some amount. Okay, so this is a good place. And also that is a form. Even more things are there. Let us see one by one later. And coming to the, yeah, the almost where it's 8 o'clock. Okay, coming to the this one. Okay, whatever what are all the things I'm going to teach in these 40 days. Let us see those things now. Okay, so we will learn about these are all the main components. What is a studio, what is orchestrator, and what is a robot. And we will just see the studio. So the studio has a multiple tabs. How, what are all these things, tabs, and the variable tabs are there, snippets, all the things are there. So we will learn what is the overview of the studio. And there is an assistant is there, assistant, where you can trigger the robot. Okay, so the robot will run. And so you can have a picture in picture is also there. Even though you're working in the robot, same computer, you want to run the robot and you has to share the same keyboard, same screen, same mouse. Okay, so in the same time parallelly, it is also possible in UiPath. Okay, UiPath picture in picture, there is an option called picture in picture. Okay, see here, picture in picture. Okay, so that is also possible. And let us see what is the sequence and flow chart. And here, so the basics, because I'm just more concentrate on this batch. So everything, so the basic things, some people I saw, even though they are developers, so they are just do not know a basic thing, so they are lacking of some knowledge. So I concentrate more on this parts, because I saw many people who are struggling, even though they are doing the RPA developer job, but because of lacking the basics. Okay, that's why we will concentrate on the what is the variables and how to create variables and arguments. The arguments, so people will have the confusion. And yeah, I will give the clear information of the arguments and dictionaries, data types, what type of data types are there, and arrays, list, what is the difference between the arrays and list, and what is the object and method. So people so because if you know the basics and going inside the advanced concepts, you can just perform well. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Yeah, string methods is small methods, so which will perform the string manipulations. Datetime methods, how to get the dates, how to that means weekend days, weekdays. So these are all the things we have to um, operate while we are just sending the report. They will ask every day, it has to send day before report. Okay, or how to extract the last month date. These are all the things. Okay, so we will learn there. And if conditions, there is a how many conditions are there. Flowchart also we can use it like a conditions, loops. So there's a multiple loops are there, for each, while, do while, for each row, parallel for each. So what is the difference between the break and continue? These are all the questions also, interview questions also we will see while doing the, while just going with the each and every topic. I will explain what are the interview questions they will just ask. Okay, so then let's go to the operating system interactions, like creating the files, creating the folders, getting the environment folders, like a download folder, desktop folder, like a creating the text files and CSV files, and killing the processes. And these are all the selectors, because the UiPath is interacting with the websites through the selectors. Okay, now next. Okay, in the selectors, object repository, UI Explorer, what are those things and all. See, address of the element is a selector. Let us see. Deep dive into the each and every topic. Okay, web automation, websites we are automating, opening the applications, type text. Normally, if you see our website, why I created this BotsDNA, why I created this BotsDNA website, because a lot of people I observed. Okay, because initially I created my, yeah, YouTube channel, uh, my YouTube channel. So from the 2018 onwards, I used to share whatever the knowledge I learn, I share in the YouTube. Okay, so there's a YouTube channel. So I used to share a lot of things here, whatever I am learning from the 2018 onwards. Okay, while I'm just sharing, I come across multiple contacts, multiple people. I know multiple people, because people contacted me. They are saying this. So the common thing I observed is like, so they learned a technology, they went to the institutes, they trained, they paid the money and they trained, and still they are unable to, that means so, success in the interviews. Because in interview, they are asking the real-time questions or practical examples where we will get the practical experience. If they don't hire, if don't have a experience, how can I learn practical experience? Here is a one-stop solution. I created the multiple projects. So where it's a web applications, and if you go to the here, you can just download the web zip files and required files, and here you can see. So what we have to do for each and every project. Okay. So these are all the. This will keep on going, and new projects will come. Keep on going. Okay. Got it. Ticketing tools. So these are all the dummy projects. Basically, a sample exercise allocation. Okay. So now, yeah, mostly it's a web applications are there here. Like so, if you want to interact with the setup a server, you just select how the robot will select, how the robot will select the checkboxes and drop down list, and click on the create server and get the information of the server, like a server IP address, username, and password from the scrapping from the that means surface. Okay, so these are all the things. These are all the things. So which we will going to learn in this 40 days case. Let's go here. There's a web automation debugging. It's a very important. People will automate, but they don't know how to debug, how to identify where is the error, why it is going wrong. Normally, while I developed the robot, while I'm developing the robot performing well, it is clicking on the right button. But now in the production, why it is going and clicking the wrong buttons? Okay, why it is throwing the errors? Because you have to know the debugging techniques. You should be expert in the debugging part. How to debug the errors, how to fix the errors, right? This is a very important point. And Excel automation, interacting the Excels, reading the Excels, data table automation. So we can get the data table from the CSV, database, website, okay, Excel. How can we modify, like merging the database, filtering the database, joining the database, look up the data table, adding the rows, removing the rows, right? And PDF automation. So reading the PDF, exporting the PDF from the Word. We'll see all these things, how to read the specific points, invoice number, invoice date, invoice ID, amount from the PDF and load into the Excel. And mails, interacting the mails, because sometimes the bot will read the mails and process. Sometimes the bot has to send an exception emails, or the bot will send the email to the person. This task is completed, this ticket is created, right? So JSON, what is a JSON file? Sometimes we have to use the JSON files. So we will learn about the JSON files, and REST APIs, how to call the APIs through UIpath, and exception handling. This is also very important. Okay, exception handling, how to handle the exceptions. If any, if the bot behaves, that means abnormal, so what we have to do? Okay, these things are how many types of exceptions, global exception handling, continue on error, retry, scope, this is all. And link you query. So it's like a small, it involves a little bit of the programming, like a single line, a simple words, like a two string, two upper, this is all. Here also select where, this is all there. I will teach you link you queries and lambda expressions and assets, storing all the values in the credentials safely into the cloud, and reg expressions, simplify your work. It is like I designed this content to simplify your work. If one person is working, just imagine two people are working in the same task, different places. One person who don't know clearly, like reg expressions, they don't know, string methods, they don't know, but he will search in the Google and he will spend one day, but he is unable to fix. But the second person is expert. He knows the regular expressions. He knows how to get all the phone numbers from the whole text, right? Then it is a very simple. It is like a 10 minutes job. I observed in the whole my 12 years journey. If you know a skill very well, you will save time also. So in one of my whole journey, so there is a lot of things you see. So one issue comes, we will search in the Google, struggling to fix the issue. Time goes on, 1 day, 2 days, but if you see at there, it is a simple word, dot trim or semicolon is missing. Why? Because why I didn't thought about that? Because I'm lack of that day, the initial days, I'm lack of the knowledge. Then I thought I understand if you know more knowledge, if you know more topics, it will reduce our time also. Okay, our development time also it will reduce. One person is struggling to from the almost from the morning, we went to the evening, we just simply write one query, it solves solves the problem. That's what I want to make you people as that much experts. I struggle a lot. I don't want to struggle you also again going from the starting. Okay, I will teach the techniques. I will teach the. I will go. I will teach this whole 40 days. These are all the techniques. Let us see whether it is a 30 to 40 days or it's above the 40 days. But my main agenda is I want to make you as a expert in UIpath. Let's go to the next topic. Queues. Okay, in the orchestrator, queues is there, first in, first out, and distributing the work with the queues. State mission, RE framework. Okay, so my plan is like so in the very short period, not at the end of the course, in the short period, in the middle of the course itself, I want to teach RE framework techniques, and we will build the bots. We will create a projects okay, by your own. Okay, in the RE framework because I observed most of the people they are doing the automation, they are a little bit confused about the RE framework because people are asking in the interviews, they are just asking RE framework. Can you build RE projects in the RE framework? So this is like a very simple logic. If you understand this is a flow, I will teach you because my personal experience I will tell. Okay? My personal experience. Okay. 2018 before 2018. Okay? I see my personal experience. I learned the RPM in my company. I started looking outside and attending the interviews, going to the companies. It's not like an online. Now it is after pandemic, it is online, right? Those days, we have to travel in Bangalore. We have to travel. We have to take 1 day leave or Saturday, Sunday, going from the, you know, the traffic in the Bangalore, right? So spending the whole day to just attend the interview from one part of the Bangalore to the other part of the Bangalore, and they reject. At the end, they will tell, they will list, they will tell the names, list down the names. They're all the people you can leave for the day. The simple word you can leave for the day. Okay? You can't imagine the word you can leave for the day. Okay, so how many people they rejected me? Okay? Because then I come to one place. I understand why they are rejecting. Why they are rejecting me? Because I just learned little bit somewhere in the internet, somewhere here, somewhere. So you can also get the nowadays, you can also get the UiPath knowledge in the internet, but you don't know. That means not like so you see, you can get somewhere in one, somewhere in the RE framework, somewhere in. It's not like a sequential process. Okay, understand? So and also one big MNC company I attended, and that company, I answered all the questions. At the end, he asked the RE framework. I'm new to the RE framework on that day. Because of just I didn't answer the RE framework questions. He said, ask just what are the transactions, how many transactions are there? This is not in the RE framework. Okay. Because I don't know RE framework, then that's why I just they rejected me. Okay, so then I thought that so let us not uh, stop looking for the jobs, learn, build myself. Okay, just type the UiPath RE framework. Okay, we'll see multiple videos, so which is given by the multiple people, right? So if you see, that day I created one RE framework video. Just type the UIpath learner. Okay, not this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one. See here, this one I created 3 years back. Okay, 3 years back I created this one RE framework. Okay. Because I not yeah. So I just simply created this one. It's almost yeah 51K above people watched, and a lot of comments are there. So then, so you were also part of that. Yeah, this comments and all, increasing the this my work. Okay, now let us come to the RE framework. Okay, so that is a that much important, this one. Okay, then stop going to the interviews with the less knowledge. I have to build myself. I take in the notebook and write down what all I know, what all I don't know. So target, this is a topic I don't know, RE framework I don't know, state mission I don't know, I have to learn. And so because, so if you just improve 1% a day, so definitely this is like a consistency is required, not like a, so 2 days or 3 days I will have a lot of, that means so I want to become a UIpath experts, but after the third day, fifth day, going with the regular life, not like that again. You need to get the, that means so I need the commitment from all of you, okay? Let's go to the next things. Next things we'll close. Orchestrator. Okay, how to trigger, how to publish, how to stop these triggers. Okay, these are all the, yeah, these are all the almost 34 topics. 34 slides are there. These are all the topics. So this is a 40. This is my YouTube URL, and this is a okay. So